This is the Retirement Mentality channel, where I want to change your mentality about retirement, about money, about investing, about all things finance. And this is a stimulus check yourself update. That's right. I said check yourself, because check what you're thinking about what you want to do with this money. Don't go out and buy TVs and video games and stuff that you're just going to blow this money on. This is a big opportunity, you guys, for you to start investing, to get ahead, to pay off debt, whatever it is. But don't spend the money. You don't need to stimulate the economy. They call it a stimulus check because they want you to go spend it and stimulate the economy. That's not your job. Your job is to do you. Right there, you. So if you're not invested in the stock market, if you've got debt to pay off, let's talk about those things. Let's get into the bulk of this video right now. Okay, so you got $1,400 coming. There's like a checklist of things you need to think about what you're going to do with this money. Please don't go buy a new TV. If you're watching this channel and you're watching this video, you are ahead of the game because you're wanting to get ahead in your life and with your money. So let's talk about the things you need to do with the money. Number one, you should pay off debt if you have debt. Easy, simple, pay off your credit card debt, high interest debt. Maybe don't plop the whole thing down on student loan or low interest rate debt. But if you have high debt, high interest rate debt, like credit card debt or maybe even car debt, get that sucker paid off, and then you'll free up space in your life. Okay, number two, if you don't have debt to pay off, do you have an emergency fund? If you don't have an emergency fund, this is the time to get one started. Let's take that $1,400 and let's get an emergency fund going. Figure out how much your bills are, your rent, your whatever your payments are that you have, and let's put a couple months away for an emergency fund. So one, pay off debt. Two, start an emergency fund. Three, you don't have debt, you don't have an emergency fund. Let's invest that thing, man. Come on, let's start investing. Maybe even if you pay off debt, we can still invest a little bit of it. So I'm going to tell you 3 different ways you can start investing with your stimulus check. Number one, buy something super safe like VTSAX. That's basically buying the whole stock market. So they're trying to pick one company to be a winner. You're buying shares in a conglomeration of the whole stock market. So you look at the stock market over time, it goes up. So if you buy it, your money will go up and it'll get you you'll be invested in the stock market. All of a sudden you're an investor and you can watch your money grow. I mean, they're saying that a crash is coming. So I'm not a financial advisor or an attorney or whatever you're supposed to say right here. So all investment has risk, but that's why it makes money. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. So your stock could go down, but if you just don't touch it and you leave it in there, eventually it will come back up. So VTSAX is a good, safe way for beginners to get into the stock market. A little bit more risky way to put your money into the stock market is to go into like the ARK investments. They're investing in technologies, genomics, 3D printing. You can do a little bit of research on those. They have 5, 6, 7 funds right now. I'm invested in those. That's what I started buying. So these ETFs are the same thing as the VTSAX. They're conglomerations of all of the electric car companies, or all the biogenomic companies, or all the 3D printing companies. So that's a good way to get a little bit higher risk and maybe a little bit higher reward if you're willing to risk the money. Number 3 is to invest in yourself. Learn something, take a course. You could get the money and you could buy some YouTube equipment, start a YouTube channel. You could get into any other of these investing things, drop shipping, making t-shirts, some of these other things. Start a side hustle with the money to make you more money. Don't just go spend this money, guys. This is a good opportunity for you to actually get ahead of the game here. So let's take and use that money wisely. So this is a stimulus. Check yourself. Check your mind, check your ideas. Don't start writing checks for new clothes at the mall. I know people don't go to the mall and buy clothes anymore, but whatever you kids do out there, don't go buy video games and a new big TV and speakers and stuff. Come on, let's invest this money. Invest in yourself if that's all you can do, if you don't want to get into the stock market, but let's put it somewhere smart. And if this is your first time to the channel, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so. And if you did like the video, at least hit the little like button down there for me. It's a big help to me, and I'll keep making these videos as long as you keep supporting me. So thanks.